Alright guys, here we go. Another weekend adventure. Got off work. I'm loaded up the four-wheeler again. We've got about a 4-hour drive tonight. We're gonna go hit some country I hit last year and did pretty well in. It's supposed to be 75 degrees this weekend, so it's gonna be hot and it's gonna be miserable, but hopefully we'll pick up some sheds and make it a good weekend. So we'll see you guys tonight. Made it to where I'm gonna camp. Be sleeping out of the back of the truck. Hard to say if anyone's been way back in there. We'll find out tomorrow when we get up to where the snow starts drifting up and whatnot. But I have my dinner heating up on the dash. Some leftovers from last night. So I'm gonna eat up, crawl in the back, and go to bed. But I'm excited. Good morning. It's time to go. Four-wheeler's loaded up. We've got extra gas. We've got shovel, snowshoe, scope. Everything I need to get me through a day. So we're gonna get up in there, see if we can make it over the top this year. I don't know what the snow's gonna be like, but fingers crossed and get all the way over the top. Let's do it. Well, it took me a long time. I've been just trying to battle snow drifts to get the wheeler in here higher. I got it maybe like a mile further than last year, if that. So not great, but it'll still help. Just gonna throw the snowshoes on. There's no way I'm making it over this top without them, and it's gonna be a long day. Walking up the road, have seen some old snowshoe track. Hard to say how old, probably just a few weeks. So it could be bad for us, but it's a 6-mile hike in. But look at this. This is a couple day or week old Grizz track, right where I saw it last year too. I would imagine same bear as last year. Pretty wild. Well, I'm just getting in. Just barely getting into what I want to start trail hunting. And got brown. Haven't seen any boot track anywhere, so that's good. Let's take a look at this bull. Not a bad one. Not bad at all. Heck yeah. Here we go. Nice little 6-point. Hopefully we get into some more. I'm gonna start glassing and start looping, and hopefully we'll do well today. It's only been about 5 minutes. Got another one. Another decent brown. Big fronts on that one. Very, very nice. Same side though. Got some matches to find. Well, definitely a good way to start. A couple, you know, not giants, but a couple heavy bulls. Young, but good. Glassed this one up just a minute ago. We got another white spotted down below me. So I'm gonna loop that way to the pack, set everything down, and go get the other one. Just a little guy. Definitely dropped last year after I was in here. But cool. Well, coming down to get that shed I glassed up, and turns out it's a side-by-side set. Wonder if I missed this bull, wasn't low enough last year or what, but nice little hard white. There we go. All right, so we got, one side. Cool. And his other side. Looks like the elk actually kicked it over, sort of. Like the elk track right there, but just a nice little bull right there. Whatever. There's a nice brown, so let's go check that one out. There we go. That one. Not huge. Just like a first or second year 6-point. What a nice shed. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty cool. Nice and fresh. Doesn't look like to match any I've got so far, so. I left the pack up there. Do a loop low while I'm here. And go see if we can't pick up some others down here. Well, this place definitely doesn't get hit, so that's a set I found. I looked up. There's another one right there. Whew. I guess go pick that and bomb up to there and then go get the pack. Cool. Well, I've only been shad hunting for like an hour. We got this, we got 3 at the pack, we got 1 spotted. And then here's the other one. The other hard white. Whew. Actually, that one might be a little chalky. Yeah, that one's 2 years old. Missed it last year. That's okay. Whew. I'm getting tired already. I'm gonna get back to the pack and get some snacks and get some water before I keep going, because I'm getting my butt kicked already. Well, it's a pretty good start to the day. I'm pretty sure I know I have 1 glassed up. I might have glassed up a second one too, so 2 for the way out. But let's pick these up. We'll do a loop down, get on the ridge top, and we'll start glassing that other draw, see what we can pick out. Well, I've been doing okay, but just found some 4-wheeler track way up here. Not sure where this came from because it didn't come in the way I got in here, but it's not all that old. So I assume that's why I'm not finding any sheds up here on the tops, and I'm only finding sheds in those kind of nasty little canyons. We got 1 more glassed up way low. So I'm just gonna wrap this other ridge next to me, glass that next drainage, and if I don't see anything, I'm just gonna go pick up what I have spotted and get out of here. No point in hiking all over somewhere that someone's driven all over. Well, I'm just looping, and I got one right here. Old one. Old. Also, the 4-wheeler man was on this ridge as well. That looks chalky. Oh. There's only one other way to get in here, and I considered doing it. Didn't know if I'd be able to make it though, and turns out you can. And this person's just been driving all over off-road, which is pretty annoying. Pushed all the elk out of here, and probably scooped up all the super easy ones. Well, just obviously did, because I'm not finding them. Everything I found has required you to walk, so they clearly don't do that. But anyway, we'll get on this ridge, do some glassing, see if we can find a few more before I have to take off. Well, I've been glassing this other side for a few minutes. Haven't found anything. Like I said, these guys definitely blew all the elk out of here whenever they came driving in here, which looks like it was probably just a couple days ago. Oh well, they probably killed it up here on this top. I was wondering why I don't find whites up here and I don't find browns up here, and I probably am just a couple days late every time, and that's why I only find them on the side hills. But anyway, I'm gonna go hit this patch of timber right below me. I found a brown and a chalk in there last year. Just gonna go walk a line through it. All the elk track is old going into it, so maybe I'll find a brown in the bed. Well, you can see why I'm hitting this. All elk track beds. Spent a lot of time in here, so really got my fingers crossed. I literally took 2 steps to my right. Look at that. Brownie. Left side 6-point, looks like a good one. Let's go get it. Really hoping his other side wasn't up on the top. This place is destroyed with tracks, so it could be in here. Nice bull. There we go. Good brown. No giant, but just a good 6-point. Well, I was about to start looping. When I looked over there, it's not his match, but there's an old shed right there. Cool. Let's pick this one up. And we'll start looping. Just a pretty brown. Good brownie. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go get this other one. Here's this old one. Just buried in there. Set him up here. Look at that. Probably only last year's. Oh, frozen. Got it out. Tiny little guy. I'm gonna leave these two here and we'll do zigzags through these beds. See if we can't find the match to this one or another brown. That is a sweet bowl though. Cool, let's keep going. Boom. Another one right on this big trail. All right. Dang, that must have hurt. I can't see that. Wow. Cool, cool. Let's go match up this brown. Well, as it turns out, that other way to get in here, like I said, you can get in. I saw a dude in this next draw over hiking around, so I'm not going to go for that way. I'm just going to try to bomb down and get the sheds that I have spotted before he gets over there, if he heads that way. So I've got 11 on the back and 2 more to pick up for sure, maybe 3, so 13 or 14 sheds today. Pretty dang good. I wish I wish they hadn't been up on these tops already looking or picking up all the other sheds, because I'm sure there was a lot more browns in here. Like, I have 0 sets, 4 not big browns, but 4 good browns. So anyway, I'll load up and get moving. All right, here's one of the ones I glassed up. I think it's old. Yeah, wow, that's junky old, but we'll throw it on anyway. Let's keep going. It's a little tough. The shed I glassed up down here, I wonder if he spotted yesterday or whatever when he was way up high, because it's gone and I can see 4-wheeler tracks. So one less shed for me to take out. It's too bad, but like I said, I'm still getting out of here. Got no reason to stay up in here with the dude driving all over and picking up. He's got all the other sides, I'm sure, to what I've found. So I'm gonna hit some of the slow stuff on my way out. Maybe we'll get lucky. There's this brown. I said not a giant, but good 6 point. Just young. And then we got more of a real 6 point. Probably same age class though. Young bulls. Awesome. This 5, this thing's heavy, super heavy. It's even got some little fly holes in them. Pretty cool. Very cool. Big fronts on that bull. And we got our biggest shed of the day. Probably maybe a year older than these bulls. A lot better genetics on him. Good close fronts, big mass up front, but as you can see from that tiny little base, just a young one. So all in all, great day. Have to try and get in here another way next year, or have to try to get in here earlier as well. Well folks, here's the haul. Got the 4 browns, all singles. 2 junks, and then the rest are hard white. Or I guess maybe 1 more chalk. A little bummed there were those guys in there today. I could have really stacked some, and I'm missing a lot of matches that I'm confident those guys have. Like I said, I've never found sheds up on some of that big flat stuff, and that's where they should be. And there's 4-wheel tracks all over it, so obviously not. But thanks again for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. So thanks guys.